Guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about ticker BETS. Some very important updates that came out with this company. A lot going on. I call this one at 3 cents or just under 4 cents. It went up for a 150% gainer. Actually went up to 10 cents. So went up more than this post actually showed right here. And you can see right here, I actually called this on the 1st of December, which was Friday. So it wasn't just over the weekend hype, and I just covered that video on Sunday and told you guys that this one would squeeze and go up. I actually called it out on Friday on StockTwits, so follow me on there at 6K_investor. Obviously, this was not a swing trade. It's a day trade, a momentum-based play, but clearly told you guys in this video on Sunday that, you should get in this play and get out, and that it would squeeze up. It did go up around, up around 150%, but I told you guys right here that you should get out immediately because an offering and a reverse split was coming. But like I said, if this one does jump up, I would take profits very quickly because they are, this is a very high-risk play. They could have an offering come out very soon with a reverse split at any time or, just very soon. So I would secure profits pretty quick if this one does squeeze up Monday. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Anytime you enter a trade, you should know, is this one that, is it a day trade, a momentum-based play that, I know the company's doing bad. You should have already known that, in the first half of 2023, ticker BETS has lost around, $100 million in terms of net income. They're losing, they're losing that much money, don't have cash on hand, just had a few $1,000,000, and that was running out. So everybody should have known an offering was coming out, which they did just announce an offering yesterday that we're going to talk about. So after they announced this offering, they actually came out with a PR and then deleted the post. They actually announced ticker BETS Abilene or something, Texas mining farm received certificate of occupancy and is scheduled to commence operation or start operations in early 2024. And then they have since deleted this post as soon as it came out. So is something brewing with that? Are they about to announce something big? But guys, in my honest opinion, I would get out of this play right now. You should have known that this was just a day trade or a momentum based play. Shorts are really just going to manipulate this one into the ground. Obviously you should get out of this play. You should have already got out when this was up, 100%. Or even 150% or even 50% up. You should have got out of the play, took profits, and you should have known this is a very risky play, just a momentum meme stock play. But once this does have a reverse split and the float has a micro float, we could look at it again if it is still trending, because it you did get around 800 million in volume on Monday, still gets around 500 million plus volume as of lately. And with a micro float, it could even squeeze even more. But right now, I would stay away from this one. And here's the deleted post. It says, BETS Abilene, Texas mining farm received certificate of occupancy and is scheduled to commence operations in early 2024. So they deleted that. So something might be coming out shortly with that. Just keep an eye out for it. They did announce just yesterday, BitBrother Limited announced the pricing of 12 million registered direct offering. So this is basically issuing some very toxic warrants that will increase the outstanding share count. Obviously, these warrants can be exercised, not right now, but they're still very toxic and will cause a lot of dilution, increasing the outstanding share count. So it's very toxic for the company either way. And they're selling 12 million of its Class A ordinary shares, Class D warrants, and Class E warrants. I think these Class E warrants have an exercise price of 13 cents, and these Class D warrants have an exercise price of around 6 cents or something like that. But there are certain terms where they cannot exercise these right away, obviously, and a reverse split is most likely, everybody knows it is coming. It is backed by retail. It is a meme stock. So, anything could probably happen if they did announce something big with that catalyst. But right now, it does not look good for ticker BETS, and I would stay away from it. A lot of these plays I cover are not swing trades. They're plays you just want to get in and get out of very quickly, secure profits, and just move on to the next play. With a swing trade, you're basically holding the stock for days to weeks to even months. And when you do that, you need to know everything going on with the company. Like I said, with ticker BETS, I already knew, the company is in a very toxic situation, and I wanted to get out, get in and get out and just secure my profits, which I actually nowadays with the market right now, I do secure my profits even in swing trades and stuff like that if it does go in my favor quickly. Yes, the chart is important, but it needs catalysts to move. A company can come out with a very big PR and be doing everything right, but then if they go silent for weeks or a month, volume's going to die out, and there's just not going to be enough demand to move the stock. So you have to look at that. You have to look at any possible causes for dilution or any type of dilution that can come out. So toxic notes, warrants that can be exercised while you're holding the play. You have to know any type of dilution that's coming, because obviously if the dilution comes out, the stock price is going to dip. If ticker BETS, I was in the play, if it would have went down and had any red on Monday, I would have got out of the play immediately and just lost a few percent because I know it didn't go in my favor. But obviously I was very confident that it would squeeze up, and it did. And obviously you should have got out immediately and banked on that play with me. And another thing you really have to look at is their cash burn rate. So if they're losing money in terms of net income with their operations, they can still be cash flow positive. But are they doing this by selling shares? How are they funding, their needs for cash, and how much cash on hand do they have as of right now? And then how long is that going to last them with all their expenses, everything like that? You just have to pay attention to a lot of these things. You guys watching these videos already know this information, but this is just for people that are holding plays too long. You really need to take profits. And a lot of these plays that have lost compliance with the NASDAQ, went under $1, you need to look at, how will they, regain compliance, and have to pay attention for the deadlines for them to regain compliance. Will they get a 180-day extension? Will they meet requirements, or will they have to do a reverse split? And what's the chances that they do get the price up organically? Because if their market cap reaches, goes too low, or the share price goes too low, obviously they have to do a reverse split, and they don't really have an option in some cases. And then shorts are really targeting these types of plays in general, so you really have to keep an eye on that as well. Every time you enter a trade, you need to know your entry point. What's your stop loss, and what's your exit price, and everything like that. You should already have that in mind with what kind of trade it is. So guys, don't get caught holding these plays. I'm basically just saying you need to secure profits anytime you get them. Even in a swing trade, if it goes in your favor way faster than you thought, you should still secure profits, because this is a business, and you have to look at it like that with every single trade. And every single trade you get into, you have to already know in your mind what's your plan and what's your execution, everything like that. But guys, that's it for the video. If you guys did make some money on ticker BETS and you did get out and secure profits, let me know any stocks you're watching, and I will see you guys later.